Hey everybody, and welcome back. Neymar is asking to join Barcelona, Liverpool could hijack Barca's transfer target, and Manchester United could complete a truly amazing deal. Guys, write in the comments down below what moves you would want to see happen before the end of the transfer window. And let's get the show on the pitch. Alderser have reached an agreement with PSG over the transfer of Milan's Cronier. The deal now depends on the player's decision. Flamengo have signed Alexandro, who has been representing Juventus for 9 years now. The footballer joined the Big Mango as a free agent with his contract running until December 31, 2026. Kim Kardashian met with Real Madrid president Florentino Perez, while her son Saint walked out with Vinicius on the pitch at the Real Madrid vs Valladolid game. Sydney FC have recruited former Juventus and Bayern Munich star Douglas Costa. The player joined the Sky Blues as a free agent, since the 33-year-old Brazilian terminated his contract with the Fluminense back in July. Victor Osimhen does not want to move to Al Ahly yet. The striker intends to stay in Europe. Instead, he is considering offers from PSG and Chelsea. In 9 out of 10 games, if you get equal chances to your opponent, it's likely that Liverpool will win, Arnslot claimed. Conor Gallagher has something you can't buy anywhere: passion, pace, rhythm. He can play as a double pivot, on the wing, attacking midfielder, and also as a second striker, Diego Simeone said. Chelsea have unveiled their new 2024-25 third kit that has been inspired by the 1970s punk rock movement. Playing for Real Madrid at the Bernabeu was a dream come true, Kylian Mbappé shared. Manchester City have considered a move to sign Copenhagen striker Ori Oscarsson. The citizens see the 19-year-old Icelander as a backup to Erling Haaland. Whatever happens in the future, Anfield has a special place in my heart, Virgil van Dijk stated. Barcelona and Real Betis have reached an agreement on the terms of Vitor Roque's loan. It'll be valid until June 30, 2025, with an option to extend for a further season. The Andalusians team will cover the footballer's salary and reserve the right to buy him. Atletico Madrid have signed Clement Lenglet from Barcelona on a season-long loan with no option nor obligation to buy. RB Leipzig have acquired Atletico Madrid central midfielder Artur Vermeeren on a loan deal with buy-option clubs to become mandatory depending on the number of appearances. Manchester United central midfielder Hannibal Mespori will make a move to Burnley. It'll be a permanent transfer instead of the previously discussed loan deal. Southampton central midfielder Carlos Alcaraz will undergo a medical on Wednesday, August 28th, as a new player of Flamengo. Former England head coach Sven-Göran Eriksson has died at the age of 76. It should be noted that in January, the Swedish manager revealed that he had terminal cancer and that he had at best a year left to live. I feel lucky because of the squad, because of the players. I don't feel lucky because the club didn't ask me to win the Premier League or secure a Champions League spot. James Rodriguez has joined Rayo Vallecano. The footballer joined the Red Sashes as a free agent with a contract being valid for 1 season with an option to extend it for a further year. Porto's Francisco Conceição has successfully passed all medical tests as a new Juventus performer. The 21-year-old winger joins the Bianconeri on loan with no option or obligation to buy, while Porto will receive €7 million plus €3 million in bonuses. The defense is and remains FC Bayern's Achilles heel. Mathis de Ligt was sold, even though he was not the most stable player over the last 2 years. Lothar Matthäus claims Borussia Dortmund forward Youssef Moukoko will join OGC Nice. The clubs have reached an agreement regarding a loan deal with an option to make it permanent afterwards, which will cost the Eagles more than €12 million. Newcastle United could still secure the services of Bayern legal keeper James Chafford, but they would need to offload either Odysseas Vlachodimos or Martin Dubravka, or both. Arsenal forward Eddie Nketiah, 25-year-old, has agreed to switch to Crystal Palace. All the main details of the agreement have been settled, including the salary. Atalanta have announced the signing of Inter's right winger Juan Cuadrado. The 36-year-old Colombian penned a 1-year contract. He joined the Goddess as a free agent. Marcos Alonso joins Celta Vigo from Barcelona. The 33-year-old defender will come to the club as a free agent. Celtic central midfielder Matt O'Reilly has been recruited by Brighton and Hove Albion. The contract will last for 5 years. According to Sky Sports, the Seagulls are expected to pay £26 million for the player, plus another £4 million in bonuses. Yassin Adli will leave AC Milan. Olympique Marseille and Fiorentina are in the race for the central midfielder's signature, Calcio Mercati reports. Guys, it's time to leave a like to this video if you appreciate our work, thank you. Let's have a look at the results of yesterday's matchday. Among yesterday's clashes, we are gonna highlight Juventus 3-0 triumph over Verona. This marks the second consecutive victory for Thiago Motta's side, with Vlahovic and Savona being responsible for goals. By the way, Dusan bagged the brace. Alright, we are moving on to other main news of the release. Chelsea's Raheem Sterling is set to leave the London club before the transfer window shuts. This week, the Blues will offer the 29-year-old Englishman some potential options for his further career. In fact, Raheem is open to a switch to Manchester United if the Manchurians show specific interest. As of this moment, the winger is not in talks with any of the club. Barcelona are unable to lend Juventus winger Federico Chiesa due to FFP rules. The Spanish giants have not been able to find enough funds to cover the wage bill, just like in the case of Dani Olmo, who has already missed the Catalan's second match in a row. Barcelona could have bought the 26-year-old Chiesa for €12 million plus the Italian salary, but they couldn't find that kind of money. Rafinha, Ferran Torres, and Ansu Fati are the ones who could operate in Federico's position. This is High Sports News, bringing the latest updates in football to your doorstep. Enjoy!